pictures of some pigs.
The theme of the week, I know it's for dolls technically, but it's county fair time. And this week's theme is Chinese New Year, which is Year of the Pig. We're at county fair. There's lots of noisy piggies.
Oh, piggy.
Hi guys, I am doing my theme of the week. Trying to get a shot. There we go. And I know at the beginning of the video I have okay, I gotta move her for a second. Move the stinking chair. See, this is what I'm getting frustrated about the belly bar on this thing. So I can't, it doesn't, it's in the way. Oh well, we'll make it work. The beginning of the theme of the week, I had a video of my son and I walking through the pig barn at the county fair. My son showed in the county fair this year, excuse me. And the reason why I did pigs was because theme of the week is Chinese New Year. Well, I thought I'd do something different instead of the pigs because I only have one pig outfit and I did it for a theme of the week last year, I believe it was. Or was it the year before? Either way, I decided to do this. For Chinese New Year, I was going to do a video with Ivy. My daughter's American girl. My daughter got Ivy for Christmas from my mother. So Ivy is Chinese. And she is Julie's best friend. I honestly have not read the Julie or the Ivy books. I don't even know. Yeah, we do have the Ivy book now. And we finally, for Christmas, my mom got Lennon Ivy, the Julie books, and then the Ivy book to go with her. The only thing that Ivy is missing is her shoes. But one thing was, when my son got Julie for his birthday, I think it was his birthday. Yeah, he got Julie for his birthday. It was Caroline that he got for Christmas. So, a few years ago, he got Julie for his birthday, I believe, and Caroline for Christmas. Is what I want to say. It could be the reverse, but he got the two dolls in 1 year. Anyways, they had already retired Ivy. So I had kind of given up hope about getting an Ivy for our family, for somebody in our family, either myself or one of my children. And initially I thought, well, if I get Ivy, I'll get her for my son to go with Julie. Well, for Christmas, my mom found this Ivy pretty cheap, and she got her for my daughter. So I was happy just to have Ivy at this point, because my idea was like, 4 years ago, I believe, 4 to 5 years ago. So in the 4 to 5 years, I kind of gave up on the idea of getting Ivy. But a few years ago, a friend of mine was living in Hawaii, and her American Girl store actually was selling a few of Ivy's items. And there was one specific item that they brought to, the store was a temporary store. It was a pop-up store for Christmas. But the pop-up stores typically close around the beginning of April. End of March, beginning of April. And her store around Chinese New Year brought one of Ivy's items back that was being exclusively sold at the store, and it was being sold for a fantastic price. So basically it was overages of Ivy's items. And it was for Chinese New Year's because it was Ivy's Chinese New Year outfit. And this is a hard to find outfit. I was lucky enough to, my friend actually went to the store, and there was a few of us in a group that she bought a bunch of these for. And I was one of them that got it. So I had packed it away for my son, thinking, you know what, at this point, we probably won't be getting Ivy, but I can always put it with Julie stuff, or if we do eventually get Ivy. And I know this is my daughter's doll. I'm still going to keep this with my son's stuff, because at this point, my daughter is not really ready for a lot of American Girl stuff. The only stuff we've really been giving her lately, that's American Girl brand, she has the dolls. The meats some of the meats are still on the dolls, some of them aren't. But we're slowly starting, like if she gets an American Girl item for her birthday or Christmas, we're letting her keep it to play with. She's not very good at keeping track of toys and necessarily picking up well. So up until this point, basically all of her stuff has been like My Life As stuff from Walmart or Target's Our Generation stuff. Stuff that like you can go to Walmart, or you can go Walmart and pay $9 for an outfit, or Target's I think are 12 to 16 depending upon what kind of accessories come with the outfit. Some outfits it's just like a top, a bottom, a shoe, and sometimes a sock to go with the shoe. But then there are outfits that come with a top, a bottom, a shoe, a soccer tights. Trying to think of an example. There's like a farming or like a gardening outfit that comes with a top and overalls, some socks, and welly. I call them wellies now because of the welly wishers. Like rain boots. And it comes with like a watering can, some little fake packages of seeds, I think a wheelbarrow, like some other things. Now that one is more expensive because it has the wheelbarrow. That's just the one off the top of my head. There was a vet one that came out that had like, to go with their vet clinic, that had like this vet scrubs. It was kind of like nursing scrubs, except for they had an animal print on them. And then it had like a few little things like a stethoscope and I believe some like pretend x-rays and stuff like that. So just little things. But those ones are usually more than the one that's just the top, the bottom, and the feet covering, I should say. Because some come with tights, some come with socks, some have neither, some have like sandals, etc. So we've been letting her play with stuff like that. And up until now, we really haven't let her do much with her American Girl. Well, the American Girl brand stuff. Because I have a huge tote of stuff. All of her dolls are American Girl brand. I personally, like, she's had an Our Generation doll. I was not impressed with the quality of the doll. Its hair was straight and it was always tangling. And it was just, it wasn't even played with. Like, I ended up brushing its hair out and braiding its hair. And then it sat on her, up on the top bunk of her bed when she had her bunk bed. It sat up there for the longest time. When she finally decided and asked me one day, she's like, "Mom, can I give this to my friend?" And I was at that point, you know what? Sure, you can give this to her. So we gave that to her friend as a gift. Her friend's mom was fine with it being used because she had been asking for an American Girl doll and they could not afford one. And her mom really didn't think she could afford an Our Generation doll either. So her mom was happy about that. So we gave that away. And since then, like the dolls themselves, I only stick to American Girl dolls. The My Life As, we've never owned one of the dolls, but, you know, just looking at the dolls, I'm not impressed with them. I'm not impressed with their face molds. Their face molds are kind of scary to me. They actually remind me of the Maple Leaf girls that they have in Canada's face molds, or similar to that. There's only one that I might potentially buy for my daughter, and that's if it goes on clearance. My daughter really loves, there's this gymnast that has an amputated leg, and then they have a prosthetic athletic foot on it. And my daughter really likes that. In my house, we love things with people with different abilities. So, and clearly with my son having autism, but like things that I can promote, like, you know what, I'm going to buy this. I'm seriously thinking about getting it for her for Easter, honestly, at this point, even if it doesn't go on sale, because they're not that expensive. But she's been asking for that one since she saw it. I believe it came out just before Christmas. And every time she sees it at Walmart, she asks for it. And when we were at Walmart one day, because my question was, could you take the prosthetic off and on? And we were at Walmart, and like, what did it look like underneath? And we were at Walmart the other day. Somebody had stolen the prosthetic off one of the dolls. And so you could see it clearly, it came off, and then it just kind of had the leg rounded, which I like that idea. I want companies to come up with things like that, you know, lets a child know you're not alone. Here's a doll. Even though you may be African American and this is a white doll, I think they only make it in white. That's the only one I've ever seen. I may be wrong. Maybe my store only carries the white version. But like, even if you're an African American child that is a leg amputee, you know, this doll is like you in that sense. There is a company out there that does take American Girl dolls and it's a prosthetic company, and they will, like, you can send a doll to them, and I believe it's free if they don't charge for it. They will basically cut the doll's leg. They'll take the doll, they'll cut the leg off, and I believe they glue the prosthetic on. But they have, like, the prosthetic to match the child's. So, I mean, in that case, I mean, I like that, but... And it's very... I like that idea. But... It's just, you know... The idea of like having to go through some of those expenses. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if it's free or the parents have to pay or what for those dolls. But I'm not opposed to My Life As, but just, I know American Girl's quality has gone down in the past. So honestly, like even finding some of the older dolls, she's got some crazy hair. My daughter is playing with her. Their quality is better. So... Anyways, she pretty much only has, she has all the, she has 3 Welly Wishers. My son has 2 Welly Wishers. In this house, we have all 5 Welly Wishers. And we have quite a few American Girls. We have quite a few of them between the ones I own and then the ones my kids have. But I was happy to be able to get Ivy. Oh, where I was going with the other thing. So up to this point, like my daughter's just had like the Our Generation shoes, Walmart shoes, stuff from those 2 stores. There's occasionally like I can find something that'll fit them from Cracker Barrel, like other brands or like even knockoff brands that you can find like from China or Amazon, which a lot of the Amazon stuff comes from China. But she's slowly getting better at taking care of her stuff. So I'm going to slowly integrate items, American Girl items into the stuff. Because I don't want to get them mixed up. My whole thing is like this hair clip. Which I'm going to leave in the bag even when I change Ivy. There's a lot. American Girl likes to do a lot of these little pieces. And my daughter has lost a few of the Welly Wisher things. For some reason, we can still keep finding Camille's Brett. It's like this little teeny tiny starfish Brett. But right after Christmas, there was a few things that I have still yet to be able to find after going through the whole playroom, after going through her room, after going through my whole son's room. So I am unsure what she did with a few of the Welly Wisher items. 3 of them she actually got for Christmas. And it was right after Christmas I noticed they were gone. So the only thing I can think of is when my mother was here, my mom went in to help her clean up her room, and she told my mom they were garbage when they weren't. One was like a little piece of paper that was like a bird guide. Another was, she said it was a granola bar. And I'm wondering if it was just a little box, because I honestly don't remember it. So I'm thinking it might have been a little box, which is once again a paper item. And the other thing is she's got like the s'more that's about this big. It's not as small as the American Girl, the 18-inch ones, but it's bigger. That came with her camping set she got for her birthday a couple years ago. So we're missing a few Welly Wisher items, but my thing is there's a lot of these little pieces, which honestly I might be withholding a lot of these little pieces and then start giving her like the big things. Like I might be like, okay, a lot of both of my kids' stuff is all labeled in their bins. I've got a bin for my son too. So it'll say like Ivy's New Year outfit. I might give her the outfit but keep like the shoes and the little accessories. Because some of the things that she has, like Lainey for instance, she has 2010 Girl of the Year Lainey, and we have quite a few of her outfits. Well, Lainey was my daughter's first doll, so that one is still very special to her. So after we gave Lainey to her, I started collecting stuff from Lainey's collection since it had been retired, and it was harder to find. Well, some of the things like I could find like the top or the shirt, or the top, or the bottoms, and maybe the shoes as an outfit, but it'd be missing like the little accessories. I can't think of the name of the outfit. There's one outfit that it came with like a little beaded bracelet, and the bracelet was hard to find, and I actually probably paid more for the stinking bracelet when I finally found it than I did the outfit. And like Lainey's pajamas is a cute blue gown, and it had green slippers with dragonflies on them, and it came with this orange monkey. Well, you could always find the sleeper. It was hit or miss if you could find the slippers, but that monkey was like, even people that did not collect Lainey's collection wanted that orange monkey because it was a cute orange monkey, stuffed monkey for American Girl size stuff. So I know I paid more for that stinking monkey than I did the whole pajama, the top, or the pajamas and the slippers. So stuff like that, which the monkey is not a little piece, but just things like that. She also has 2011 Canny, which Canny's meat comes with like a little flower like this, that at one point that flower alone sold for $35 plus shipping. That didn't include the dress, the underpants, or the shoes. Which when I got the doll came complete. She was just missing that flower, because that flower a lot of people misplace. And for a while you could send Canny in to the American Girl. Well, oh, Lainey is another one. Lainey had a headband. For a while you could send the dolls into American Girl, and they would come back with that meat accessory. So if it was Lainey, if you'd send her in for a new head, she'd come back with the new head, but she'd have her headband in her hair. Or if you'd said Canny in for a new head, she'd come back with a new head with the flower in her hair. Now, American Girl, when they put the items in the box, they're taped to the side of the box. They don't have it on the doll. So, I'm trying to remember what Luciana's was. Her item. I think it was a watch. There's something that came, an accessory that came in Luciana's box. Trying to. Leah had. The accessory with Leah was her bag. The accessory with Grace was her bracelet. I'm trying to think. So I know, what was her name? My brain is drawing a blank. Carissa had a bracelet. I believe the bracelet was on the doll when you ordered her. I'm trying to think of the other. Oh, McKenna had just some hair ties. I don't think she really had an accessory per se. See, and the thing is, even the accessory, like, American Girl had like an item for the hair up to, I believe, Grace. And what would that have been? 2015? Because 16 was Leah. Yeah, so it would have been 15. Oh, Isabel was 14. Isabel has a hair piece that clips, like her hair clips in. So, yeah, it was Grace the first year that the accessory wasn't a hair accessory per se. It was something else. But, like, I believe Isabel's came on the side of the box too. It wasn't clipped in her hair. So that was 14. I'm trying to think of who was between those. Sage. Did Sage come with an accessory? Because Sage's hair was braided. I honestly don't remember if Sage came with an accessory. Anyways, I'm kind of just rambling. And this is getting too long. So I'm going to quickly put this outfit. Like I said, I am just going to change. You know what? I might just show you Ivy's outfit because this has gotten so long. I am so sorry, guys, to kind of ramble. Even though this video is supposed to be about Chinese New Year. So anyways, the Chinese New Year's dress is this beautiful, beautiful faux silk, I believe. I have to look. This, oh, they don't have what it's made out of. This has the American Girl logo. I think it's a faux silk. I don't know. It might be real. It's very soft. I mean, this is polyester, I know that. But that was for that time, the 70s. But I'm just going to assume, since it doesn't, the tags just say American Girl and then the product number. And I'm not seeing any other tags in it. So anyways, it's this beautiful, 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 rich red color. And it has this, it's not a kimono style. It's like a traditional Chinese dress. And it's got these ornate circles. Well, it's got an ornate pattern right in it. And then it's got these circles right here that has a different pattern. And it's got a circle with a pattern, and it's got like different multicolored flowers. So there's a red, green, and purple flower. And they just kind of circle that other circle design. The bottom of the dress has a gold detail. And then at the top of the dress, kind of above the breast area, is the same gold detail. There's nothing on the sleeves. And then around the neck, it has the traditional Chinese neck line on it, which that is all trimmed in that gold piping. I don't know if that's the right word for it. And it's a very beautiful dress. And then it velcros halfway down the back. The other reason why I'm kind of iffy to use it, she actually came in another one of these dresses. But it is very, there's a lot of peeling in the back from the Velcro, because like when you open it up, this part would kind of bend over and then peel this area. So it's not in the best of shape. I considered selling it, but I might just keep it and let my daughter play with that version. I mean, it's not much to lose. And then they come with these cute black velveteen slippers, or flats. So, and they have a Velcro closure. They're like a Mary Jane style that have a strap with a faux buckle. And then, like I said, they're just Velcro. And there's the two of them. They're cute. As well as I had been saying, her hair, the hair accessory that came with it, it's on this golden clip. Hopefully you guys can see this without a glare. It's on a golden clip, and it is a purple and a red flower with the green leaves behind it. So that is Ivy's Chinese New Year outfit. And I believe that the Ivy book is mostly about the Chinese New Year. Typically, Ivy did not get a large collection as a best friend. I know that Elizabeth, or not Elizabeth, what is it? Emily, I knew it started with an E. Emily, Molly's best friend, had a pretty extensive wardrobe and accessories and stuff. Felicity's best friend, Elizabeth, that's what I was thinking too. She did as well. I'm trying to think. I don't believe Nellie did. Nellie was Samantha's best friend. I don't think Nellie had much. But in the books, Nellie's family was very poor. Trying to think of the other best friends. Ruthie, I don't remember Ruth. Ruthie had a few pieces, but I don't remember having her having much. I think those were the only best friends. There was Molly, Samantha, Julie, Felicity, and Kit. I think those are the only ones that had best friends. Poor Kirsten got left out, but I think that was because Kirsten's best friend was a Native American singing bird. And Singing Bird, or American Girl, had a complete own doll, Native American doll, Kaya. So I don't know if that's why they never came out with one for Kirsten, or if they just didn't want to have two Native American ones at the same time. I'm really unsure why Kirsten didn't get a best friend. But I also know Kirsten was the first to be retired, and for some reason she's the only one they haven't brought back. Like, they retired Kirsten, they retired Felicity, they retired Samantha, they retired Molly. They still have Addie. Addie didn't get a best friend either. Trying to think. So yeah, Kirsten, Samantha, Molly, Felicity. They had retired all of them, and they brought back Samantha, and Samantha had her whole, oh, and Kirsten, I said Kirsten. They brought back Samantha. Samantha actually had a whole line for quite a while, and they pretty much retired all of Samantha's stuff, but they've kept the Samantha doll. So you can still get the doll, but not really. You can still get a Be Forever Samantha doll, but you can't get much from her line. I think there's only pajamas left. Possibly. I'll have to look later. They brought back Felicity. Felicity, once again, is a doll only. She might have a few pieces. And then this past Christmas, they brought back Molly, and she was only sold at Costco with a different meat. When they brought them back, they all got different meats. So they brought her back to Costco, and she came with a different meat, she came with different accessories, and she had a pair of pajamas, which I have a box opening of that. So I'm almost wondering and kind of hoping that this Christmas they'll bring back a Kirsten and do the same with her, even if it's a Costco only again. If it is, I will be sending money to my mother and see if my mother can go with her friend to Costco and pick up a Kirsten for me. I do not have the Be Forever Samantha or Felicity. I've contemplated it, but I just haven't done it yet. I think I got Molly because Molly was always my favorite. And Molly was my first and only. And I know I can get... I know you can order Samantha's new meat outfit, kind of like I did my Addie. I got the new outfit. So I've almost contemplated doing that with Felicity, getting just her new meat, and doing the same thing with Samantha, because I have those ones myself. But if they do Kirsten, I mean, I'll probably do kind of like what I did with Molly, because as of right now, American Girl isn't bringing back Molly. They haven't announced any new dolls coming out. I haven't seen anything on the pages about possible new dolls coming out, or when they drop their new spring collection. I haven't heard or seen anything about her, so I'm not sure if they're actually going to do it. If they do it, I might just sell the Molly doll that I got and then just buy the outfit. I haven't decided 100%. I have to think on it. So, anyways, I'm kind of just rambling about American Girl. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I did have pigs at the beginning, and we've got a Chinese New Year's outfit and a Chinese doll. So, I hope everybody has a great Chinese New Year, and I will see everyone later. Bye!